Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you our homeschool space, the kitchen. So just kind of wanted to show you um, how we store our schooling, our curriculums. The boys work at the table to do school. Usually I'm right there in the center and then they're on each side. And so, yeah, you don't have to have like a designated homeschool room to homeschool. So you can just make it work. Ideally, you do have to clean up afterwards, but I found that um, it just comes so natural to us now. And I actually enjoy having it cleaned up. It's kind of a good way to mark that, okay, we're finished. When we started homeschooling and the kids were a lot younger, I was trying to recreate public school at home. I went to public school, it's what I know. So I remember, I wanted the ABC chart and word wall words. We had a word wall and not that, what is it called? You know, sight words on our wall. Just that kind of thing. And so, like I said, recreating public school at home, that's how I thought, no, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's how I started. That is not what we do anymore. A lot of that, I think, maybe it's just that my kids are older. We don't need that stuff. So anyway, welcome to our homeschool space. Hi, welcome to our classroom. No, really. Here's a different angle. I kind of wanted to go over all the things. So I just wanted to kind of show you how I have things set up for us. I have our cart that's got our morning work in it, my answer keys and all, and then this part's like my stuff, this part is school. We have on the second shelf our Bibles, and then the bottom shelf is just extras, like maybe a novel that we're reading, or I have a dictionary down there. And so anyway, I have that. And then I've added things into baskets. So we have my youngest son's schoolwork down there. I just kept my cookbooks and stuff like that. This side is some of my stuff, and then I have our pens, and then down here is my middle son's schoolwork. I had these baskets. I got them from Target a long time ago. I don't really like the color gray with this green, but I'm trying to use what we have and not just spend money, because I'm not supposed to be spending money right now. So anyway, I thought I would keep, this is one of my son's curriculum baskets, and I think we will like this better to put most of his curriculum in here, because, in an open shelf, everything flops over and it looks like a cluttered mess. And so I'll look back like in a couple of videos I have with that in the background, and I didn't notice it at the time, but it just feels really good to my brain to have it in this basket instead of just books falling all over the place. Okay, we're gonna try this angle. Okay, so top drawer, I have like bills, stuff like that, but my microphone, this top drawer is kind of my drawer. The second drawer, we have all of our paints and paint brushes, these pocket magnifier things. I had to have these. I don't think we've even used them. I need to start using them this year. And then in the bottom drawer houses computer accessories, charging cables, and that kind of thing. So like I said, we've been schooling at our kitchen table for, I think this will be our 3rd year to not like have individual desks and stuff like that. So I did do the desk thing for a really long time now. Our home, I really don't have the space for that. So this has just worked out really well. And I don't know, I think a lot of people on YouTube or just in general, Pinterest, they have these amazing homeschool rooms. And I mean, of course, that would be really cool to have if I had the space, maybe. But there's also something about, the kitchen at our home is the hub of the home. I'm either cooking or the boys are making them something, or, you can also see what's going on in the living room. It's just kind of a big open area. So moving it in here, even though I was just like, ugh, what a drag when we first started, it's really worked out well. And another thing was my dogs, when we were in a room, the dogs weren't really with us. And so they would lay at the door while we were schooling. And I wouldn't let them in the room with us because they would get into things. But now that we are in here, we're just all kind of together. I don't have to worry about that. We have a big kitchen window. It's just a lot of natural light I like. So I guess, while a room just designated for homeschool would be pretty cool, and it would be fun to decorate. I just remember as a kid getting to go help decorate my grandmother's classroom. Oh, so fun. But now that my kids are a little bit older anyway, having a designated homeschool room would be pretty cool, but it's not feasible for us. We don't have the space, and just thankful to have this space in here to be able to kind of have it all, but have it somewhat contained, and I think it's a good lesson for me in contentment too. So anyway, that is where we homeschool and where I keep all of our curriculums and stuff. I'd love to know if you have a room specifically for homeschool, or do you pretty much homeschool just in your kitchen or a common place if you're in your home. This is what we're doing, and it's working for us and for our space. But I'd love to see where you all homeschool, and I hope that you're having a really, really good day. And I will talk to you later. Bye.